comprehensive win on the weekend. What were your thoughts after that game?
Yeah, again, it was another really good result for us. I was a lot more pleased with the style of game we had to play in terms of, I thought Maroochydore did a really good job. Even though the scoreline looked like it was a big win, I've got a lot of sore girls. It was a really contested physical game, and there was a bit of rain and weather around, so it was a really tough contest. I was just wrapped again with the way we shared the load in the team. I think we had probably 18 or 19 players with double figure possessions, so we had 7 changes to the team from last week, so those girls who came in did their jobs, played their role and fitted in nicely.
How did you find the cohesion with so many changes?
Well, I think we've been really lucky it feels like for about 10 to 12 weeks of training now, we've been playing match sim every week. So our girls are getting to play footy together a lot, and we mix and match those teams up on a Wednesday night. So I feel like they've spent a lot of time playing with each other in games. And our roles and the way we want to play are really clearly defined. So I feel like the players that come in know exactly what's expected of them, and they're able to execute that on the weekend.
I know you don't like talking about individual performances, but Kiara Zarafa had 39 touches on the weekend. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Kiz had a huge game. She played forward for us the week before, but we released her back into the midfield this week, and that's where she's at her best around the stoppage. She's just so big and physical and strong. It's hard for the opposition to slow her down, and then so there's a few parts of her game we're really keen to still work on, though, trying to get a little bit more efficiency by foot going forward. She tends to be territory first sort of a player, but I'd like her to try and be a little bit more precise with her ball use, but she was huge. Along with our midfield were really dominant. Steph O'Brien was really good again. Maddie Watt is a coach's dream, the way she plays. She's really selfless and tough. And some of our forwards, Caitlin Miller kicked 4, Olivia Marr kicked 4, Maddie Baldwin's in great form. She kicked another 3 goals. So, yeah, it was a really good performance again.
You've also made it known you want to play fast this year. Obviously, the conditions, you mentioned it was contested, but were you happy with that ability to play the game fast on the weekend? Yeah,
I think our girls continue to do that. It's challenging the opposition. We want to get really comfortable playing fast. When you play fast, you can often be out of breath, and some mistakes can come from that, but we're trying to get ourselves to a place where we're really comfortable in that space and make it harder and for the opposition and make them uncomfortable trying to chase us. And then when they do get the ball, hopefully they're going to be tonguing it a bit and going to be struggling to execute what they want to do. So that's the plan. At the moment we're doing it okay. I think on the weekend, I think we're 150 maybe contested possessions to 250 uncontested possessions. That's a great ratio for us. We want to make sure the game goes from inside the contest outside to space, which allows our skillful runners to really have an impact on the game.
Our reserves also had a really good win. How pleasing is that for you as well?
Yeah, again, they set the tone for the day. The players who came in from the reserves the week before came in really good form, and there was another group of girls down there who put their hands up again for selection. So Tater's doing a really good job in that space. Our players are doing a really good job. They're learning to play the same way as the senior team, so when they do come in, the transition's nice and smooth.
Now moving forward, you've got the week off this week due to Easter, and then next week you've got Aspley up there. Yeah,
a few Easter eggs earned for the girls this week. They've had a great first couple of weeks. We'll train really hard Wednesday night. The girls will have the weekend off, and then we'll be back into it on Monday night, prepping for Aspley. So traditionally, I suppose they're one of our rivals, so we'll put some work into them and make sure that we're ready to go for that game.
Great, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, mate.